It's a good hold. Looks really cool. I like it.
The color has a good name. I forget the name. Has a name, yeah.
Some fucking Western cowboy jerk off half a fruitcake name.
Yeah. That's why we ordered it.
I could see that happening.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looks good on a shelf, too.
How's my voice today?
You're great. Sucks a fat dick.
It does not.
Homo.
It does not.
No, it doesn't. No, if anybody doesn't see it, I was holding a 50th anniversary All-American Roughneck mug. Custom made. It is super fucking cool. Like, it is custom made.
Oh, yeah.
It's custom as a motherfucker. Like,
Yeah,
the
dude.
whole logo, everything.
Yeah.
So anybody that doesn't know, the next release that All-American Roughneck is having is going to be on April 17th. It is the 50th release.
Yeah.
The 50th. Big deal. A lot of really cool shirts coming back.
Mm-hmm.
Bangers. Maybe some really good deals.
Big deals,
Big deals. Collectible items that I didn't even know we were getting a fucking hat. I didn't even know we were doing a hat.
Uh-huh.
Super cool hat. It's not so much a hat that you would wear. It's like a shelf piece.
Definitely.
It's a collectible item. You're a big collectible guy.
I love collectibles. Tchotchkes.
Tchotchkes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But super cool. The bringbacks that we have for T-shirts. Like, I was a big stamp tee.
Mm-hmm.
Love the stamp tee. And then the back piece on this is fucking primo. We have some of the biggest shirts that we've ever done coming back with a little flair, a little addition on this one. What do we got here? We got the AAR 50th tag on here.
Yep.
So we are a limited release apparel company. We've done a pretty great job over the years. All the support that you guys had, how many people have changed their lives over the years is insane. Not only from like a physical standpoint, from a mental standpoint, an emotional standpoint, a spiritual standpoint, becoming, a better version of yourself. So whether it's been done through fuck off shit, really intense stuff, emotional things, we are a brand that we don't discriminate against anybody. I don't really give a fuck who you are, where you're from, what you're doing. I just want you to be a good motherfucker. Work as hard as you possibly can to do good shit for yourself and the people in your life. And what this brand has become is absolutely incredible. Like, there are a lot of Axe and Sledges throughout the entire world. It is awesome. That logo means everything to me, because whenever we first started, like back in 2015, when I was, explaining everything to you,
Yeah.
I was like, hey, the two tools, the Axe and the Sledge. And we had the hexagon logo, the Axe and Sledge with the American flag in the background. And I was like, because we went through, you were like, maybe a square. I'm like, no, the hexagon. Like, I want the angles. I want it to look cool because it would be cool on a hat.
Right.
And that was where the Flex Fit hat came from. Those were the first hats we ever did.
Yeah.
The khaki on black and the black on gray, Flex Fits. And, but the Axe and Sledge was like, it's the two hardest tools I've ever worked with. And a lot of people don't know that about me today. Like, the new people that find me, they're like, oh, you own a multi-million-dollar company. Look at you. You're Mr. fucking special. You got some big investment to build your companies, you fucking fag. And I'm like, sure, wow, that's what what the fuck are you thinking? Like, this isn't a joke. We were literally the guys that started a company with $2,200.
Literally.
Legitimately. I had no fucking money. No money. I was working my balls off to do anything to make sure ends met.
Yeah.
Like, some wild shit. My fucking personal life was a fucking shit show. It was crazy. And I remember the really hard, long days of physical, intense labor. And I'm like, bro, this is fucking beating the shit out of me. And then the personal stuff I was going through. So whenever we were doing it, I was like, man, the Axe and a Sledge, dude. I remember swinging in a sledgehammer all fucking day. All day. And then being like, holy fuck. I'd still go lift weights in the evening, because I was like, that's where I get my fucking rocks off and release. And then the next day, you'd be doing it again. Let's go back to you. We still got demo to do. And it's like, you're still busting out a sidewalk, or you're still fucking whatever my dad was telling me to do. This is what the fuck you get to do today, or this or that. And it's like, holy shit. So not only were your hands blistered and beat the fuck, you got to do it again the next day.
Yeah.
And then you got to do some ignorant shit the next day and the next day. I'll never forget those times. And what's fucked up now is I don't do those things. I find myself missing them.
Mm-hmm.
I do miss it. That's why I do so much work at my house on the weekends, in the evenings. I fucking love it. It's super weird. There's got to be some fucking scientific, psychiatric research that's been done on like
there's there's a different fulfillment with those things.
I call it mindless work.
Yeah.
Because, and the reason that these companies were created was through that mindless work I was doing. I was just beating the fuck out of myself for working so hard, and I was coming up with all these concepts and ideas and things that I would do and wanting to do cool shit. Like, that's where this whole brand and company came from, was from those times of thinking it. So the fact that now I see so many axes and sledges everywhere, coming on the 50th release, that's wild.
Yeah. Yeah, the symbols everywhere, dude. We travel. Like, it's not even at the event location. It's at the airport. It's on the fucking train back and forth to the airport. It's here. It's fucking everywhere.
There was a kid yesterday at the SJ's doing coach pitch.
Mm-hmm.
There's like 5 fucking baseball fields there.
Yeah.
This kid, he's like probably like 11 or 12, and he gets out of the vehicle, and his parents got out and they were going to a different field. He had on an Axe and Sledge sweatshirt, white on black. And I looked at him, and he looked right at me, and I was like, cool shirt. And he's like, thanks. Just got up and left and walked away. You know, obviously, he's 11. He doesn't know who I am, but I'm like, and the fucking kid's got it on. So his dad obviously was a big fan, or a fan of the company in some way, or whatever. It was just really cool. And it's like, that's where we've gotten to.
Mm-hmm.
And to do it as organically as we've done, and how it all started, like legit $2,200. I didn't have no fucking money. You didn't get no money.
No, I remember. I legitimately remember driving out to shoot the very first items. Like, I actually had them in my hands. I brought them out. Me and Jay had the fucking my BMW at the time packed to the fucking gills with shit.
Yep.
And one of the most, like, the biggest things I remember from that trip, like, we were busy that whole time trying to fit everything in, because, dude, your personal life was fucking crazy, so trying to fit that in around that, and it was always mayhem. But I remember me and Jay were packing up, getting ready to leave, and because we just got busy, we never talked about, like, me and Jay getting any money from the weekend, or even to pay for gas or tolls from the weekend. And I remember, like, I was nervous to ask you for anything.
Yeah, because we had talked about there being nothing.
And I was just like, hey, dude, do you have, like, a couple $100, like something? And I remember, like, you had, like, $300 or $400, and I gave the majority of it to Jay. The rest of it paid for my fuel for the weekend and everything else. But I gave the most of it to Jay because he was going to do all the editing. He was doing all the photos. And, like, as far as me building out the website with it, like, that wasn't like work to me. Like, it was just what I had to do. But I'll never forget being in that position, like, being so fucking thankful for $300 to get me home and get me through till we'd come back out to see you again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like a feeling in my belly I'll never forget.
No, and that's, and you know, it's those feelings are why I am how I am.
Mm-hmm.
I have not changed.
You have not.
At all. Mm-mm. If anything, it's gotten worse. Like, the attention to detail and the fucking ignorance I have with certain things.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Bob made me a special shirt. It says asshole. It's really small right here. Right there. It's a beautiful shirt. You guys might get some. I don't know. But it's because of the like, I don't know. I'll never forget those things. They legitimately live in my head.
Mm-hmm.
They live in my head. And it's like, anybody that, like, takes things for granted, or takes things like any way to take advantage of something, I, like, get really fucking defensive and really mean about it.
Of course.
Really fucking quick.
Yeah, and it doesn't even have to be, like, taking advantage, like, purposely. It's just like neglecting things and not paying attention, and not, like, those are the things that we get so upset about.
Oh, I get really worked up about it.
I know.
Very quickly.
You do? You do.
But then, and it's like, but I'm like, well, why the fuck wouldn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Why the fuck wouldn't you? Do you know how unique this is, or what kind of position this could create for you, the opportunity? And most of the time it's no, because you didn't know what that feels like. You weren't ever there. If you were never there, you never really know. So it's like, I can't get too mad at the people for not understanding that. However, I'm also like, motherfucker, like, you got to understand, like,
yeah, you can't just push those feelings aside. Like,
oh no, and then I think about, like, whenever anyone, excuse me, like any athlete, they talk about things that live in their head, and these are the greats. But those are the things that you hear so much about. Like, I don't let things go. That's why everybody around here is fucking like, Seth's a little bit of a fucking prick about things with details. And I'm like, well, why the fuck wouldn't you pay attention to details? That literally has a definition. Details. Pay the fuck attention to them. And like, there's certain things that just live in my head, like I said. Like, there's certain feelings. I don't tolerate them. I just fucking don't. And whenever you hear, like, Tom Brady talk about being, what was he, 256th pick in the draft or something?
Yeah.
Or like Michael Jordan not making the high school team. Like, those are obviously the greats. I'm not comparing myself to it, but they talk about how that lives in their head. And it's like, legitimately, why does that live in your head? Why does that live in my head? Seth, look how successful you are. You have a beautiful family, multiple companies. You do well for yourself financially. You're setting yourself up financially, your family in the future financially. Like, what more could you ask for? Maybe you to take a little more fucking appreciation for the fucking position that you have to do something absolutely incredible and push yourself to a level that you didn't even know exists. I hate the fact that you want to live in mediocrity. Jesus Christ, Seth, what's wrong with you? Calm down. You were having a good day. I am having a fucking good day. This is a good day. I'm just wondering why you're not fucking pay attention to the details. The details matter in life. That's how you excel. Because if you're like, I don't know what's going on in my life or what I can do, start paying attention to those fine-tooth fucking details, and you'll start figuring it the fuck out. But again, that's super intense. And I wonder, like, why is it in me? Why do I feel that way? I don't know. And then I'm like, maybe you should stop fighting it and just accept it. That's how you are. Because if I don't do those things, then I go crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I know what it's done for me. Like, just being around you and being around that mentality. Like, I didn't always have that mentality.
No.
Like, I had a very lackadaisical mentality. Like, I was always very good at what I would do, but it was always the fine things that made it different.
It makes the difference in everything.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, my dad was like that, and I think that's why I was good at bodybuilding.
Mm-hmm.
My dad would count fucking screws for a job. He'd have fucking boxes of thousands and thousands of fucking screws. But he knew roughly how many screws it would take to do this size kitchen. And I would count bags of screws out for a job. Rather than just take handfuls and throw them into a bag and chance it, he's like, no, that'll add up over years. And I'm like, bro, it's fucking sense. What's wrong with you? Like, as a kid, and I'm like, oh, you beat that into my head, because guess who the screw counting motherfucker was?
You.
Me, because I was the cheapest motherfucker out of everybody in that building. But it's like, those are the things that I look back and think about. I'm like, dude, that was crazy. And then how it equates in the bodybuilding. Oh, well, now whenever you start equating like that type of mentality, my dad was not no fucking bodybuilder. He counted screws for a job. Now you take that into bodybuilding, it's like, dude, I'm going to count every single calorie. I'm going to count every single grain of fucking rice. Well, you go by ounces. Nope. We do grams. You can actually start getting into the grains of things. 10 grains of rice actually has weight to it.
Holy shit.
And that's what, and then people wonder what separates certain bodybuilders. It's the attention to detail. And again, like, is everything going to be perfect? No, things will never be perfect, but you strive for it.
Mm-hmm.
And then sometimes that becomes a little obsessive. And then people give it a name like OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder. Well, it's not obsessive compulsive disorder. Maybe I'm just fucking paying attention to the details. You're being fucking lazy. Oh, jeez.
It escalates so fast.
It does. That's what's so fucking tough about it. What's so tough about it. But I think there's I don't know if I don't think I will ever change. I think that I just live in this intense world, and that's just who I am and how I fucking operate.
It is. It definitely is.
Yeah. It's warm in here. Is it just me?
I don't know. I'm comfortable.
I'm warm.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm getting worked up.
Maybe a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah, it's good.
I could pop that window.
That's what I was thinking of doing.
Yeah, I got you. Oh, you got it. Little cross breeze, huh? Yeah, it's supposed to be warm today.
It's not even cool out there.
I think it's supposed to be like 74 today.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
It's probably going to go down to 30 next week. I think it is.
I just know it's like 2 weeks of fucking rain.
Yeah. All right, you need the rain. Grass is going to start growing. I saw the landscapers at.
Mud season.
Yeah. But, so I'm wearing my boots today.
I saw that.
Yeah, I did have tennis shoes on.
Mm-hmm.
I got really mad this morning.
Really?
Yeah.
What
I
happened?
fucking picked up the garbage.
Yeah.
Like it was outside.
Did it like leak all over your shit?
Fucking, there was some type of animal that got into it because it was put outside late at night and got into the truck, and I'm like, fuck. So I picked it up this morning to put it into another bag, and like I didn't know there was just, like, obviously you don't know it's in the fucking garbage. But there was a bunch of leaky shit in there.
Yeah.
And it got all over my shoes. I was so fucking mad.
I bet.
I was super mad because it was like,
you're not coming back from that.
no, dude, what kind of asshole puts a fucking half-eaten fucking milkshake into the garbage? You dump the milkshake down the drain and then throw the cup in there. I know who it was.
It wasn't you.
Fucking Adeline. Oh, shit. I was so mad this morning. I was like, oh. Yeah.
I get mad at Kim. She'll put a trash bag like by the door in the garage.
Uh-huh.
And it's because if we put it out back, it's going to get eaten.
Oh, yeah, for
like
sure.
They're
It gets
getting in
eaten.
there.
Animals.
And she puts it there because my truck wasn't there to put in the bed of my truck.
Yeah.
Well, we left it there overnight, and then like the fucking gym, because our gym's in the garage, smells like fucking trash. Dude, you're trying to run, and like you're smelling trash. I'm like, son of a bitch.
So listen, there's one thing I absolutely despise about the summertime. It's the trash.
Yeah, dude, it's gross.
I love the wintertime for a couple reasons. One of them is the trash don't stink.
Yep, it's fucking frozen.
Because it's frozen.
Yep.
It fucking freezes. Oh, yeah. But the 50th release, got a ton of shit coming out. Really cool. You're going to love the deals are for the people.
They are.
The shirts, you guys, if you've been a long-time follower, you're going to fucking love it. If you're new customer, you're going to love it. This is all the great shirt. Everyone's going to love it. It's awesome.
Well, it's cool. I went back to look at numbers when we had ordered these shirts.
Yeah, you went back to
previously.
2016, 2017,
And like
2018.
some of these things were released one time in 2016 and 2017. So there's not many out there. If you have one of these shirts already, like you're one of 200 people maybe, because like we probably kept 3 or 4 each, and like so the fact that is occurring, like these are brand new to the majority of our customers, because
I think
just
this will be a big shirt.
It'll be a big shirt.
And then a couple of the Seth cuts are fucking, all the Seth cuts are bang. All the shirts are bangers. All of these shirts are shirts that have sold out on release nights.
Yep.
Had restocks and sold out again. Every single one of these shirts. All of them. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
Yeah. Maybe a pair of thin sweatpants. Really pumped about those.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah. But Val Kilmer died.
I saw that. Iceman.
I got to bring it up because I wanted to talk about it, all the different movies that dude's been in, that like you grew up watching it. I did, because it was during like, whenever we were younger. But like obviously the most iconic being fucking Top Gun.
Yeah.
But then I started going through it. He was Batman for a minute.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
The Batman.
Yeah. Then I don't know where I'd put him on that. I think I put him above George Clooney. I didn't like George Clooney as Batman.
It was just a whole different rendition of Batman.
Yeah.
There was a little comical, like.
Yeah. Now that Christian Bale like is king, George Clooney's not good.
No.
In my book.
No. It's a different status of Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. Robert Pattinson. I think he took over.
Well, no, he's only had one.
But dude, that movie was like up there.
It was great.
But that's like, is it Christian Bale or Robert Pattinson now? Like, and the second one's coming out in like a year or two. So like,
the second one's going to dictate all of it because right now in my head it goes Christian Bale, Michael Keaton.
okay,
Like that's where it is. Pattinson's up there because it was dark and it was early. It's ominous, if you want to call it that.
What about Ben Affleck? Well, we don't talk.
I don't even.
That. We don't talk about that Batman.
That was the dude. The Batman though.
It's not real Batman.
It's
not a real Batman.
The Batman was it 2021?
I think
it was. That was like I think that was the first movie that like took the internet by storm.
Well,
because after like that post-COVID like social media push, that fucking movie was everywhere. The memes, like the whole like I'm Batman thing.
Well, I think that Christian Bale stopped, and he didn't have the social media presence that. Dude, could you imagine if fucking The Dark Knight Rises came out when social media was popping off?
It'd be
holy shit.
Heath Ledger.
Are you fucking kidding me? Mm-hmm. Between The Dark Knight Rises, you have fucking Heath Ledger, and then you have Bane as the two I think how many iconic lines they've had in the whole movie.
Oh my god.
Killer.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it would have been really hard to beat. Because social media would have went absolutely crazy. They still go crazy over those quotes.
And like social media would be able to capture like these individual actors like leading up to everything. And like, dude, the shit Heath Ledger did.
Oh my God.
On set and like studying, like he would go like away, kind of like an Aaron Rodgers retreat for like a fucking 2 months to like get into this character. Like,
oh yeah. Who are they talking about that they don't like that does fucking does method acting? Who's a big name? Can't remember who they said they didn't like that he's like somewhat of a method actor and they didn't like it. I'm like, fuck. I don't know if it was Denzel or not.
How can you not like that about someone?
That's what I thought.
I mean, if you're killing it in your role, like how can you say anything about their method?
My thing was, I was like, I put myself in that situation.
Yeah.
Obviously, like that's what everybody would think. Like, if you're going to do a gigantic, ignorant role, like very difficult role, ignorant was a bad word, a difficult role where you had to kill to entertain the world, millions of people, don't you think that you would submerge yourself in that character? I would not be that character.
You'd have to be all the time.
That's what I mean. Like, what are you going to do? Like, okay, hey, get ready, be this person, and then change your whole demeanor at the snap, and then you're in it. And then once they say cut, be like, oh man, that was really good, right? No, you have to stay into that person for the entire fucking time.
Yeah, you need to maintain their personality offset at night, in the morning. Like,
yes, I believe that's how.
I think so too.
Yeah. I don't know why people give shit people because they call it like method acting is like becoming the character.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I don't think I would be that type of person.
Yeah.
Like once it's over, I'm going back. I'm going to be fucking, whatever. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know.
I always thought like I could have been an actor.
I think a lot of people think that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, my mom told me I could have been. I think that's part of why. But it would have been fun.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's funny because whenever you think about the drama club in high school, you're like, look at them fucking douchebags up there. Fucking, what are they doing? Who, fucking Peter Pan?
Yeah.
Alice in Wonderland bullshit. Meanwhile, like, that's who we're watching.
Yeah.
People that were in the drama club. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't want to commit. I couldn't commit.
I wasn't doing that.
I just saw a meme about musicals. It's like, hey, do you want to ruin the movie every 15 minutes? The song.
There was some kid at Kiski last year. He ended up getting a fucking full ride to CMU.
Really?
For like some type of acting or singing or whatever, because he was one of the performers there. Mm-hmm. And dude, he did. It was for. He sang at the National Honor Society, NHS, their like congregation thing or whatever they do. And he sang at it, and I was like, bro, that's some serious shit. And then I was like, who's the kid? And she's like, oh, a full ride to CMU. I was like, man, that's crazy. Carnegie Mellon is, for anybody that doesn't know.
Yeah.
It's a fuck you school. Yeah.
Man, to have it in that aspect, yeah, that's...
Yeah, like...
Will you watch that magazine Dreams?
I didn't watch it yet.
Would you see it?
What is it?
Magazine Dreams. It's about bodybuilding with that John Majors.
Yeah.
And
Mike O'Hearn.
I didn't... Oh, yeah. Okay, I saw some
People were
things on
talking good about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
But it's like super, like, they portrayed it as like some super sad, like, lifestyle, like, kind of like that. Like, they made bodybuilding kind of look, I think they made it look like how you're, like, alone, like, all, like, always watching other people type of, like, I don't know, highlighting, like, the bad.
It is kind of bad.
But, like, but I feel like just because you're bodybuilding doesn't mean you have to be like, oh, my life's so bad. Like, no, you chose that. You know what I mean?
Oh, no, fuck you. That ain't how it is.
Exactly.
You chose this shit.
Yeah.
Living fucking shit prepping for a show. The problem is that today, I mean, I don't know when it's set. I don't know. I wouldn't say problem. I'll rephrase. Start over. I would say there is so much more cool shit that you can do in bodybuilding that people don't because they live in their own heads. You can have gym bros. Go to gym with your bro. Go train. And if that person ends up not working out with it, then fucking find a new one. Like, it's a training partner. Like, if you want to do some extravagant shit, it's the same thing. If you want to do something extravagant, you're going to have to do things that not everyone else is doing. That's just how it goes. Like, if you're gonna go to Worlds and Ironman, I'm gonna guess that you're not gonna do a lot of the things that people that don't go to Worlds are doing.
Right.
You're gonna have to do things that they're not doing.
Yes.
That's how it works in everything. If you want to be a pro bodybuilder, you're going to have to do things that other people aren't willing to do. If you want to be a pro football player, you're going to have to do things that other people aren't willing to do. It goes in said for everything. And that's the problem. I think that's the biggest problem with society is that today is if you want to do it, you can do it. That motherfucker, that's not how this shit works. You can't baby people into things. Shit's going to be intense, you know? So it's like, with the show, it's like, well, bodybuilding is a very lonely, semi-depressive fucking thing. Yes, because you will be alone in your head the majority of the time. You are very hungry all the fucking time in a prep, and you have to fucking deal with it. Holy shit. So wait, you don't get to eat what you want. Yeah, you had a bad day? Shut the fuck up and eat fish and asparagus. Oh, you're crying because your girl fucking someone else? Shut the fuck up and eat the asparagus and fish. Oh, you had a bad workout? Don't give a fuck. Get your shit together and get ready for tomorrow. Huh. If I have a bad baseball game, I can go home and have a beer and eat some Doritos. You don't get that shit in bodybuilding. That's why it is a fucking intense world. Yeah. You know, you live in your head. And then you start to, and the problem is along with it, a bunch of fucking drugs. So now you have to deal and combat all those drugs. And what happens if you are a little crazy yourself and you get tied up with a different crazy broad? Well, then now you have a fucking crazy bitch in your life during the craziest time of your life, prepping for a show or a big show, pro show. Dude, it ain't going to work out. Like, that's just how it goes. So, yeah, bodybuilding is super fucked. But then, you know, if you look at everything else, so is life in general. And, I mean, that's why, like, a movie about bodybuilding is going to be super fucking dark. It will be. I don't know if I want to watch it.
It wasn't like a huge push. I don't think it's at like every movie theater. It's kind of
No.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it is either. I don't know. I heard it was decent though.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah.
I just pirate it.
I think that's it's super tough because like talking to people about wanting to do better in their life or helping them get to the next level or even coaching young kids, because I found myself last night at SJ's baseball practice. Like, he's 4. He's on the coach pitch team. Okay, so coach pitch is like right above T-ball. Well, at this coach pitch, it's like 8 years and under. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's 8-year-olds and younger. It's 8U. However, like, it's like that's there is no 6U. coach pitch, simply because like we just start SJ in sports early because he's always been in gymnastics. So he is 10 times more coordinated and better than the kids at T-ball. You know what I mean? Because he can hit the ball. You throw him the ball, he'll fucking hit it. It's just he's 4. So he doesn't have the same. So whenever like they're out there, and the coaches are great. Like these dudes work with kids terrifically. They're all dads.
That's great.
Yeah, but then whenever, and they're not going to yell. He's 4. He's the smallest one on the team. He's literally the youngest one on the team.
Yeah.
And there's another kid that's 5. He'll turn 6 here. Like right after SJ, he turns 6. And I find myself like, I was like, SJ, I was like, run harder, run faster. Stop walking, like just, you know. And the coach looked at me a couple times. I'm like, fuck. I was like, damn it. I was like, that guy wouldn't tell me to shut the fuck up so bad and let him coach the kids. I was like, I looked at the dad next to me. I was like, I got to cut that shit out. He's like, I want to say the same to my kid. And he's like, you're just saying it. Damn it. I was like, because here's the thing. Like, if he's 4, if you don't stay on top of him, about it, he'll fall back. Like, you have to stay persistent. Like, swing harder. Because you can't tell a 4-year-old, like, I got everything. I got a stance where he holds the bat, holding the bat back elbow up, bat back, twist your body a little bit, like squash the bug. Like, he does it all. And like, he has a really great natural swing. But sometimes he'll just like kind of swing it slow because he wants to make sure the technique's there. And I'm like, fuck. So I'm like, swing harder. And like, and they give me the look, and I'm like, fuck.
When he gets to fucking kid pitch, Seth's gonna be the guy getting kicked out by the umps.
No. So I told Hannah about it. I was like, I gotta stop. And she's like, yeah, you do. I'm like, I was like, okay. She's like, you're standing close so that you can hear what the coach is saying. Because I told her, I was like, I'm just standing close to I want to stand closer to them so I can hear what the coach is saying, so that whenever we come home and practice, I can reiterate some of the same verbiage.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like, what's the turnaround time from a ground ball? Like, because you're starting to learn how to play the game. Where's the first play? Like, there is verbiage that they're using that I'd like to know so I can just be along with it. I'm a little overbearing. I'm like, fuck, stop it. But coaching is super difficult. It is. It's because you're working with young kids, especially depending on what development they're in. You know, developmentally at that age, you're just wanting to learn the game, teaching them some stuff, and it's like
just getting them to pay attention long enough to be into the sport.
How many outs are in an inning?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Where's the play? Where do you run when you hit the ball? First base, you know? Like, the coach is going to be there. He's going to say, run to second. You know what I mean? And it's like, then you're going to run around the base and you want your foot to hit here and go. Meanwhile, it's like, none of them are really, like, half of them pick it up, and the other half just still do whatever they want. I'm like, okay. So, but what I was getting at was, it is hard to coach because even as they get older, like even as your kids get older, and this is why I believe it's so important to be a present parent and so important to make sure that you're not your kid's best fucking friend, is to let them know that in life, shit's going to get hard. And you have to be present so that you understand where your kid is in that developmental stage. You know what I mean? Because if you constantly spoil your kid, eventually, if they want to do some extravagant things or be good at a sport or be good at anything at a young age, to have an opportunity for anything in life, like, dude, you're going to have to let them know shit's about to get really fucking hard. Yeah. And you can't baby them through it. Like Emmy. Like, Emmy is level 8, gymnastics, just turned 11 years old, very young for that level. Well, now, like, you've been doing gymnastics for 7 fucking years, kid. You've worked hard. Hey, kid, it's about to get really fucking hard now. There's no more fucking Mr. Nice Guy, okay? Get your fucking shit together. Shut the fuck up, work harder. I don't care if you're crying. I don't fucking care if you're crying. And and it's like, you know, parents might get upset, but even with the girls that we have at gymnastics, literally half of the Pennsylvania team for level 8 is our girls. Okay, so guess what? That means that shit's going to be really hard, and you should shut the fuck up because you wanted this. If you want this, you don't get to fucking cry about it. Or you can cry about it, but I'm not going to feel bad. Like, that's how sports go, and that's how different levels in life go. And it's hard that you're talking about kids, but it's like, that's just how fucking shit goes. Yeah. So it's like, at what level do you And you have to be just aware, you have to pay attention, because once they get to that level, you have to be the one to tell them. And how many people hated their coaches growing up? And then, like, whenever they got older, they're like, fuck, coach was actually teaching me some shit.
Isn't it crazy, like, if you never had a coach that did that, like, you may have, like, you didn't make it to your potential. You know, like, you could go your whole sports career and never have a coach that pushes you like that. So, like, you go through whatever sport it is, through junior high, high school, maybe some travel ball, and then not go to college for it, not even think about it professionally, because you never one time had a coach in your life that pushed you.
Because in the thing with today, the society of a lot of kids today, bro, I can't tell you the number of young kids that are fucking disrespectful. Mm-hmm. Disrespectful. And then whenever they're reprimanded, the parents fucking freak out. Mm-hmm. The parents will be like, you made my kid cry because you told them they couldn't do this. Well, they fucking can't, you dumb motherfucker. That's how this works. Mm-hmm. They can't. That's what this is. Your kid you don't own the gym. You don't get to dictate what happens here. We're developing your child. You're your kid's best fucking friend, and it's going to hinder them in life. Mm-hmm. Because you wonder why you have a kid that fucking stares at an iPad and tells you no all the fucking time. My kid tells me no whenever I tell them to do something. I'm going to fucking make you do it now. You do what the fuck I say, period. Time for dinner, you come eat dinner, motherfucker. Yeah. Time for bed, you go to fucking bed, motherfucker. You don't get to tell me, no, I'm going to keep watching my show. No, that's not how this goes. Mm-hmm. There's a regiment. There's a routine. But yeah, there's a ton, and it's like, I'm like, if you want your kid to be great at something, like, that's the thing that blows my mind. Like, they want their kid to win first place. You want your kid to win first place, okay? But then whenever we have first place teams, first place children, kids winning states, kids winning regionals, okay, that means that what we're doing here is working. Yeah. Your kid is not in danger. Your kid is not getting hurt. There's nothing bad. Your kid is being pushed to do something incredible. That's how this works. They're being coached to this level. Do you think that any top athlete out there, all the fucking jerseys that you buy your son, those kids, those people at one point had to work through really difficult times? Yeah. So if they have a mental block, we have to tell them they have to work through it. We have to coach them through it. You don't just give up. Drives me fucking crazy. Because they want the results, they want the first places, but they don't want to work their fucking dicks off Monday through Sunday. Yeah. That's not how this works. If you want the win, you have to work. That's how it goes. It just blows my mind. And anytime it doesn't go right for anybody, they fucking bitch, moan, and complain about stuff. Blows my mind. Oh. Well, you give your kid private lessons. What the fuck did you just say? I give my kid private lessons? Yes, I give my kid private lessons. You know why? Because I own the gym, and the kid's always in the gym because I am here when you're not, you dumb motherfucker. That's how that works. How can you say, oh, you give your kid private lessons? You can get private lessons too. You have to pay for them. Yeah. But my time is worth money. If you'd like to own your own fucking facility and take the time to learn as much knowledge as I have had, you can have your own gym too and open one up and let me know how it fucking goes. But yeah, I give my kid private lessons. Actually, my kid's here on Saturdays and on Sundays whenever I'm here because my kid comes with me because they want to continue to work. You know when my kid cries? You know what I tell my kid when my kid cries? Cry. And when you're fucking done, get the fuck back up there and keep going. I don't give a fuck that you're crying. You talk to your kid that way? Yeah, motherfucker, I do. Why? I'm not my kid's best friend. No. They're safe. They're well taken care of. But if my kid wants to do something incredible, they have to understand that they're going to do things that everybody else is unwilling to do, like you being unwilling to do what you need to do right now if you want the next fucking level. That's how the fuck shit works. Yep. That's how it works with everything. Oh, you want your company to be successful? You're probably going to have to work more than 7 hours a day. Mm-hmm. You might have to work 16 hours. Because anybody that's going to start a business, pick your 16 and shut the fuck up. That's what my grandfather told my dad. That's what my dad told me. Guess how many hours in the day we work?
All of them.
Fucking shitload. Yeah. Fuck. I got a little too deep in there.
Not too deep.
Got a little too deep in there. Pisses me the fuck off. It's what drives me crazy about today with people.
Well, it's everywhere now.
That's what I mean. It's everywhere.
Because I was Kim was just talking to my sister. My sister, they have a son, Quinn. He's about SJ's age. They're like 2 months apart, I think. But they live in a very country-esque area. So like the school district he goes to is not where I went to school. It's more of like a Greensburg, Salem, like just more of a country school district. And they ran into our old principal from Exeter. And because they're considering moving to Exeter Township just because the school district's bigger, they have bigger sports programs,
Sure.
all that shit. All the same reasons why you would look into another school district for your child. And he said, absolutely not.
Oh.
Do not even think about going back into that school district.
Holy shit.
He said between the parents and the children, neither of them know how to fucking act to each other, to the school district, to the teachers. Like they're like the kids are just as hard to deal with as the parents and vice versa. Like there's nothing smooth about that school district anymore. And Exeter was a leading school district in Berks County. Like it was the top 3 school districts. And all the teachers are leaving. The guidance counselors are leaving.
Fuck.
3 of them moved to Ole school district where they're at now. And he's like, stay at Ole Township. He's like, if I had kids still in school, you stay where they're at.
Holy shit.
Yeah. This is coming from like the school district. People would move just to be part of our school district.
Oh, yeah.
And they said the parents are horrendous
Yes.
to deal with. Horrendous. Yes. Yeah.
Everybody, yes, they are.
Yeah.
Yes. Nobody. That's what I mean. Like, everybody wants the results.
Yeah.
But they don't like, if they don't like the method a little bit, or they don't like how someone said something, all of a sudden it's out the fucking window.
Yeah. They said just the level of disrespect from parents and kids is just unreal.
Oh, yeah. Hannah made all the kids run. So there's a kid that literally wrote her name with her fingernail in the side of a fucking beam. Okay? Mm-hmm. The kid carved her name into the fucking beam because you can with your fingernail. Mm-hmm. Literally carved her name into the fucking beam. She made him run for 20 minutes. She's like, you guys are just fucking running for 20 minutes. You're all getting punished. That's how this works. Parents complained because the kids complained that it was hard, that they got punished for what this kid did. I'm like, they're in the group.
Yeah.
Bro, how many times did you run gassers
God.
at practice? Yeah, motherfucker, shut up. Like, I'm like, oh my God, this is crazy. Like, no, this is how this works. This is what sports are. Yeah, now none of you motherfuckers are writing on the beam ever again. That's the point. Nobody got hurt. It's a fucking competitive sport. You're going to cry because you're going to cry when you lose. You're going to cry when things get hard. It's just an emotion. Crying is not a bad thing. It's just an emotion. Let it out, get it out, and then go back. Because later on in life, you're going to cry a lot. Okay, you're going to cry a lot. You know, it's going to happen. What are you going to do whenever you fucking find out the girl of your dreams is fucking another dude? What do you get to do? You get to cry and then move the fuck on. That's how it works. It's the same application in life. It's just what the fuck happens. God. You know, and plus, nobody has any repercussions for anything.
No.
There's no repercussions. Everybody just wants the results. Because I want to be this, I should be able to be this because I want to be this. Bitch, I want to dunk basketballs. I wanted to be David fucking Robinson when I was growing up. I quickly realized I was short and white. Not going to be fucking David Robinson. It's holy fucking shit. My kid's special. No, your kid's not special. My kids are not special. They have to work to become special. Do I love them and think they're incredible? Yes, they're my children. I will always be proud of them. But if they want to do some special shit in life, bitch, you got to fucking work for it. Otherwise, you'll just be part of the fucking merry-go-round. You'll just be part of it. And it's just, that's what I mean. Like, and it's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But you have to understand what you want to do in life and where you want to go and what you want to be. It's just super intense. Shut the fuck up, work harder. Everybody has their saying. No problems, just work. You don't have any problems, just go to fucking work and shut the fuck up. Does that? And it's, I say it so bluntly, but it's like, nobody cares, work harder. Like, so many people have their sayings, and it all means the same shit. Everybody that's saying it is known for just working incredibly hard. We have hardworking motherfucker. That's all I am. That's all I know how to do. Whatever I'm going to do, I'm going to give it everything I can. It just so happens that's super overbearing, really intense, very in your face, almost like, I don't fucking want to be around you. Matt Frazier, hard work pays off. HWPO. Guess what? Literally, everybody, Cameron Haynes, work harder. Nobody cares, work harder. Everybody has the same shit. Yeah. Just do the work and shut the fuck up. And then whenever like, oh, well, I'm not getting the results I want, keep working. I've been working, not long enough, motherfucker. It literally is that ignorant.
It is.
It is that ignorant. Oh, Bob, you want to win Ironmans? You want to go to Worlds? You know what? Since you're special, you should go to Worlds. No, you don't get that.
No.
You don't get to know what it's like to go to Nice, fucking France, or Kona and fucking feel the wind when you're riding down a fucking mountain on your bike. You don't get to do that if you don't work hard enough to win at a fucking race, the podium. You don't get it. You don't get it. You don't get that feeling, even though you fucking want it, and you could want it so bad and never fucking get it. You had to work for it, motherfucker. Yeah. That's how it works all in life. That's everything. Drives me up a fucking wall because it starts young.
Yeah.
If and again, it has to be there. And the hard thing is, as a parent, being comfortable enough to tell your fucking kids that. It just, does it suck? Yeah, it fucking hurts sometimes, but you just kind of feel it out. You be a present parent. You stay aware. Just be aware of the situation. Know your children. Understand them. Feel them out. Talk to them. Communicate with them. Don't be on your phone so fucking much. Look at them in the eyes. Have conversations with them. See where they go. What do they want to do? Do you understand how difficult this is? Yeah. Is there anything else you're going to do? Emmy, probably not. She's probably going to do fucking gymnastics. Oh, Emmy, well, what about this or what about that? Well, she's not really into that. What happens if she gets hurt? Well, then she's going to have to fucking find something else to do, and it's probably going to be really hard on her in life. But guess what, motherfucker? Life is hard. So what am I going to do? I'm going to pull back on the other things that she's absolutely extravagant out and loves. I'm going to pull back on that just in case she gets hurt. Nope, all in, motherfucker. Again, that's a crazy decision. Yeah, that's part of parenting. That's why it's so fucking hard. Yeah. And that's why you live in fucking just craziness in your head. I didn't even take that much caffeine this morning.
No.
Man, Ty should not come in today.
No.
Ty should. Maybe he should.
Luckily, he's shooting today.
Oh, okay.
So
That's,
he won't be in.
He won't be in.
Yeah.
He will be like, Jesus, God in heaven.
Ty, drive back here. We need you.
Huh?
It's like, Ty, drive back. We need you.
Ty, come back. We want to have a conversation.
End the shoot now.
He'll be here in 7 minutes.
On my way. He'll beeline here, dude.
He'll be like, oh, I thought of something. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, it's just such shit. Such shit. We'll see.
So you think you'll coach?
I see. So I absolutely love helping people. I like it. But they have to be, it depends on what they want. Like Ty, Ty was telling people some of the things I say. He's like, yeah, Seth doesn't fucking care. I'm like, well, no, I do care, Ty. And he's like, you just say what you just say the truth. And he's like, that's what I love about you. And I'm like, well, what else would I say?
Yeah, what am I going to tell you? You'll look different?
I'm not going to fucking add no fluff. And he's like, no, I love that. He's like, but other people don't talk like that. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Because when he asks me about his physique or he asks me about an update or what I think of what someone else said or an idea, I'm just like, I don't fucking like it. I think it's kind of stupid. And then I give him a reason why. And then he might be like, but they were thinking of this. I'm like, I understand that, but I wouldn't do things that way personally. It might work. That's the fun part about you being a science experiment.
Yeah.
But
You want coachable people.
I want people that want to go after something in life. Like I want them to, the reason we did as many YouTube videos and I talk the way I do in my YouTube videos, that's how I talk to myself. So if it worked for me, like, dude, I've had every reason to fucking fail in life. You know what I mean? A lot of people do. Where the fuck am I? I'm from Western Pennsylvania. My dad was a fucking cabinet maker. Yeah, that's all I did growing up was just working for my dad. How in the fuck would that turn into a fucking successful pro bodybuilder? It doesn't. But the way I looked at it was like the whole why not me concept. Mm-hmm. Why not me? What's stopping it? I just have to do the fucking work. And then I would use every fucking ignorant, mean thing that ever came across my mind, people making fun of me, people saying shit about me. I would use that as fuel in my fucking head, and I would be relentless. Bro, there was no fucking science back in the day. It was just unrelenting hard work and figuring it out on your own and building relationships with other dudes in the gym to do something cool. Bro, everybody watched it happen around me. I wasn't anything special other than just some fucking young kid that liked lifting weights that turned into like, hey, this kid's literally getting better and better and better and better and better, and he's not stopping. If anything, it's getting more intense. Yeah. So it's like it depends on who you are and what you want. If you want it, dude, you just have to do the work. And gathering as much information, that's why in the YouTube videos, I would just give out as much information as possible. Give everybody every single fucking thing that I've ever thought of. Every single thing that I ever thought of, go to YouTube and watch my videos. It's all in there. Workouts, concepts, like the more information you have, the better, I believe. Mm-hmm. I think the more information, the better. And you just have to figure it out on your own. I always said, I am a science experiment. I'm my own science experiment, okay? But then I'm like, well, I'm not a science guy. Well, no, I am a science guy.
Yeah.
Because I'm not doing something unless it works. So
that means you trialed and errored something. You implemented something more because it was working. You pulled this out because it wasn't working.
It's bro science.
Yeah.
No. When people say all the fucking bro science shit, I'm like, but it worked. Mm-hmm. So if I took the time to do an experiment and it worked, that means there is some level of validity behind it. Now, I enjoyed it, and there's a lot of people out there that don't have time to become fucking PhDs, or they didn't become PhDs. But a lot of the PhDs don't look fucking better than the people that didn't have PhDs that just went to the gym and figured it out what worked for them. Mm-hmm. That's why information is so great. That's why I have this little bit of pushback on the quote-unquote science people, is because it's like, dude, you're taking out that learning aspect of what would work best for them, because at the end of the day, every single bro science and every single science person will say this. All of them, because they're all logical. They just have to stay married to their concepts for their fan base and their branding and their money and all that. Every single one at the end of the day will say this: do what works best for you. So if that is what's being said, then you should do what works best for you, whether it's a bro split, push-pull legs, upper, lower, whatever the fuck type of training you do, you should do what works best for you. Because all of them, every single one says it. I say it. John Meadows said it. The guys on Bro Chat say it. Jared Feathers says it. John Jewett. Everybody says do what works best for you. But here's my philosophies. This is what has worked best for me. And a lot of people that have done these things over years and years know what works best for them. However, it's like, it's the people under them, and those people have to stay married to their brand for their followers, because their followers are influencing them to stay on brand with certain things. Where it's like with me, I'm like, dude, I'm willing to do anything. Like, let's go figure it out. Problem is, I've tried a lot of different things. I am like the try guy. I will try anything. I will do anything. I've done it with drugs, training, alcohol, other drugs, everything. I just like to see what it feels like and see what it can do to me. Fascinated by it. So it's, yeah. But from the coaching perspective, I just want to make sure people like, if I work with somebody, be ready for a little bit of intensity. Mm-hmm. Because if we're going to do it, like I want to see you get results. Like with Ty, he was going through his different training protocols, and he gave me out his new split, and he was showing me, I'm like, hey, dude, I really like this. And he's like, I've never seen anybody do it, though. I'm like, Ty, how long did this take you to figure out? He's like, a couple days. I'm like, nobody else is taking a couple days to figure out what would work best for Ty. Mm-hmm. You figured that out for yourself. Now, here's the next level. You're going to apply this for 8 weeks and see if it works. And if it works, it's your split for you, for what works best for you, Ty, not anybody else, because what the fuck does anyone else matter whenever you're trying to be successful? Because Ty is gathering as much information from me, other coaches, other people in the industry. Anytime Ty gets time to talk to somebody, he's gathering information, and then he's going home at night after he's done training and jotting it down and thinking it out. And dude, his fucking notes are full of different training splits. And then he showed, this is the one I think I'm going to do. And I'm like, see, this is why it's so important to give someone information, because now it's not Seth's idea. It's not this coach's idea or that. It's his idea. Yeah. You have to stimulate his brain to do something, and it is. So now he's going to learn himself, because in the long run, that's how you learn as much as possible.
Well, that's what I was literally just going to say. It's the long term is when you see these fucking changes and what works. Like right now, like I did Ironman Texas in 2023. So it's been 2 years since I've done this race. I'm now 3 weeks out. I went back and looked at those workouts because I'm like, I'm not that far ahead of where I was 2 years ago. And it's like, motherfucker, yes, I am. Like, if you go back and look at that shit, we did the exact same prep 2 years ago. Same workouts every single day for 12 fucking weeks, except this time we adjusted the style of the workout. And I'm training less hours now. I'm training less hours. My pace is up. My heart rate is down. And it was nothing more than, like, my coach didn't just tell me these things and, like, here, this is the formula. No, I'd be like, hey, I felt this way today during my workout. I didn't have it. I didn't have that same power that we did last weekend. And I noticed that last weekend we didn't run 2 days before we did that big bike. Oh, well, we should do less then. You should do less leading up to your big weekend. Try it, boom, fucking nailed the workout. But like, I have 4 years of data on all of these things. And why I'm successful with my coach is I give her the feedback. After every workout, I write 3 or 4 paragraphs, not about my pace, because she can fucking see that.
Yeah.
It's about how I felt. What did I eat? What did I eat the night before? What did I eat the morning of? Did I drink enough fluids during the workout? Actually, no, I missed a whole bottle because I just didn't feel like drinking it. So you fucked up. Yeah, I fucked it up.
Details. And it's consistent data. You've been doing the same shit forever.
Yeah.
It's just now, and your body's not the same as it was 2 years ago, 1 year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
No.
Not the same. So you're continuing to learn your body because it's your body.
Yeah. But it's like, you know, I say these things to people that reach out, you know, because it is a lot to manage. Like, how do you make the time? Well, I fucking want something really big. I don't want to finish. I don't want to just cross that line and be like, oh, that was solid. No, like that was my fucking best. Even if I came in 30th, I don't care.
That's what Fuad made a really, really good point on the Bro Chat podcast recently that I don't know, I got to paraphrase it a little bit, but he even said that because he was talking about why he qualified for 4 Olympias and only did 1. And he's like, it was because I was afraid of not winning, because he was used to winning shows and used to being in the top spots. And he knew that if he did the Olympia, he would not be in those top spots. He wouldn't be top 6 at the Olympia. So he didn't do it because he was a head case. And he's like, that's not being a real competitor.
Yeah.
He's like, that's chickening out. And I was like, holy fuck. And he was like, a real competitor is someone who goes and stands up there no matter what. goes and competes and gives their absolute best. And even if their best is not what they want it to be, you go and compete.
Yeah.
Because he was talking about James Hollingshead and how he's like, no, he just loves to compete. He's like, it's my best. That's where I am. That's what I am. I'm proud of that. I'm going to keep working. Like, that's a fucking competitor.
Yeah.
And him saying that struck a chord with me because I'm like, that's fucking such a true statement. What a fucking testimony to being honest and open and vulnerable about, because Fuad was a phenomenal competitor, outstanding bodybuilder. And he has the balls to say that about himself. And it's like, dude, it's true. I felt the same way.
Yeah. I was hung up for a long time on the result of the race.
A lot of people are.
And it's, you can't think that way because every race is different. The variables are different. The weather's going to be different. The competition. I mean, I did very, very well at Ironman Florida. It got me qualified for Worlds. I came in 11th fucking place. But it was not a stacked lineup. It really wasn't. It was not a pro race. It was after the men's Kona race for the year. So everyone that did Kona wasn't showing up for Florida. So right now, the most competitive Ironman of the fucking year is Ironman Texas. It's a stacked field. It's completely sold out. It's a pro race. There's 50 fucking pro men that are going to be racing this. I will literally be on the course with the best in the fucking world all at one time.
Holy shit.
Why would I not want to see where I stand up? Even if that's fucking 30th place. The top 30 in my fucking age group last year went sub 10 hours.
Holy shit.
The top 30. I went 10:19 at Florida. So I got to crack 10 hours to crack that top 30.
Bro.
Yep.
Yeah, you ain't going to have an easy road on that one.
Fuck no.
But again, that's being a competitor.
Yeah, and this is going to be the test that I will put it all on the line. I'll either not fucking finish this race or I'm going to have the result that I fucking want. Because I'm going to ride that fine line between, hey, you emptied the tank too early and you're fucking done, or you held on. And I'm going to just see which one works. Because I've never done that. I've been so scared of falling short that, or making sure that I finished, that it's like, how much more was in there? And I'm going to see that here in a couple weeks. It'll be fucking awesome.
That's competing.
Yeah.
That's being a competitor. And it's, dude, you can't coach. To be a competitor, it's got to be inside of you.
Yeah. You have to do all the things that scare the shit out of you. Like, I thought I was competing like 4 races into, when I started this. I didn't have race experience to even know what competing was. I was still trying to navigate and like be comfortable on the bike and like know how an Ironman works.
You didn't really know what it was like to be a competitor. You were competing, obviously,
if you ride in a garage all the fucking time and you do not have race experience, you are in for a rude awakening when you get out there and you're fucking shoulder to shoulder with 40 other dudes. They're all going 28 miles an hour, all doing the same thing. Bro, it's fucking chaos. On a fucking highway, doing 30 miles an hour with expansion gaps and fucking Texas winds and fucking pro lineup blowing by you at 33 miles an hour.
The other direction.
Dude. And then just baking in the fucking heat.
Yeah. An Ironman. That's why they call you an Ironman, motherfucker.
I am so fucking pumped.
Competitor. And you can't take it lightly if you want to be a competitor and compete. And I mean, that's what's tough about the kids. I know I was getting excited earlier, but that's what's tough about, getting kids to do it. Like, it's going to be tough. Mm-hmm. Like, other people want to fucking beat you. Other people feel just like you do. Other people want that spot as well. Yep. That's what that's that level of competition where it's like, when you're in your head, you're in the shit. Other people feel like you do as well. Mm-hmm. Like when people, can take the most extravagant level of competition, the World Series, the fucking Super Bowl, a head-to-head competition, a fucking fight. Everyone wants to win. Mm-hmm. The other side is fighting to win. That's why we watch. That's why we pay attention to certain things. And then, like this weekend, Matt Grego and Wesley Vissers at the Detroit Pro, I'm handing out the first place trophy. Mm-hmm. And both of them, I didn't know who was going to win. Yeah. I had no clue. I was waiting just like everybody else. And, both of them looked incredible. And I'm like, who am I fucking handing this trophy to? Because I like both of them. They're both really great guys. I was talking to them backstage. They're really nice. And then whenever they called Grego's name, I'm like, oh, that's great. And then I'm like, I don't have to look at someone to go see what Wesley's face looks like. And I'm like, fuck me. Heavy shit.
Yeah.
It's an Olympia qualifier. Like, now Matt checked his fucking name to go to the Olympia. Wesley is not. It's just wild, but that's competition.
It is, yeah.
And it's so many people don't know what it's like to be a competitor. And it's not that they have to, but to some degree, I believe that you should respect it. And along with it, like, that's why there's so many levels of competition. It's like the competitors, and then the coaches of the competitors, and the fans of the competitors. It's all, and everybody chirps and talks shit and this and that and this and that. And it's like, but whenever you take a step back and you look at it, it's like, dude, there's a level of respect that you have to have for everything. Because if you want that first place, if you want to be in that those top conversations, you're going to do some ugly shit.
Yeah. Yep.
You're going to have a lot, nobody sees it. You're going to have a lot of long nights. Bro, being hungry is one of the worst fucking things in the world, in my opinion. How do you feel about it, Aiden?
Feel about what, being hungry?
Yeah, being hungry.
It's fucking awful.
Isn't it crazy, the mind tricks that it does to you?
Oh, yeah.
Going to sleep hungry.
And
Having to lay there. You know, you're not going to get sleep. your stomach, your stomach's eating itself.
But it's just what it takes to do it.
And it does something to you, though. Then you wake up in the morning and you're like, good thing I didn't fucking go out and put my finger in the peanut butter.
Yep.
Yeah, that shit feeling you had the night before feels so fucking good in the morning. Like, when I wake up and my stomach feels fucking empty and flat, and I'm like, yeah, I can tell I ate dinner at 6 o'clock and I didn't have a fucking thing all night.
Yeah.
It feels really good.
I'm doing it now.
Like, day after day, though, too.
Yeah.
And so then when you get to, like, that 2 week, 3 week, 4 week, you keep doing it, and then you don't really see it till you look at pictures, though. And then you, like, put it side by side, you're like, God damn,
You're stacking up personal wins.
Small wins, yeah.
I had a blip within the last 2 weeks where, like, I've been burning 6,000 fucking calories a day, so I'm like, fuck it, I can eat whatever I want whenever I want, and to an extent, you fucking can.
Sometimes you need to.
But you eat the wrong things, even though you're still in a deficit, your body's going to respond differently. Sunday night, I was 201 pounds. This morning, I was 189.
Yeah.
And it's because of the fucking food that I ate after my workouts over the weekend. High fucking sodium, all fucking artificial bullshit, all processed fucking bullshit. Where if I would have had the steak and the fucking potato that I've been eating every Saturday night for the last fucking 12 weeks, I would have woke up today at 184, 185.
Maybe.
So it's all like...
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what aspect it is. You fucking, if you stay on your shit, like, that's the only time you really see what you got.
It
Stacking wins.
does something to you.
It does.
Like, mentally, like.
That's what, I guess this is a great way to, like, transition into it. That's what I've been trying to get at this whole time, with maybe being a little less intense now, is like, it does something to you that you kind of can't explain. You're becoming a new version of yourself.
Yeah.
And even for these young kids, like, I know I'm hard on my kids. I'm very hard on my kids, but it's because I love them and I know that they can do something incredible, and they'll carry on those things throughout life because I carried them on throughout my life. So I know it will happen. But whenever you start stacking personal wins, you start really believing in yourself, because the most difficult thing in life, whenever you're a youngster, is wanting to be something so bad and everybody telling you that you could be it. And then when things got too hard, you gave up and everybody started giving in to the bullshit, and then you don't become that. And it'll fuck with you forever.
For sure.
It will. It will live in your fucking head. Because there's certain things that live in my head that I'm like, I know that I personally struggle with. So if I am, I know everybody else is as well, for sure. Yeah.
I mean, and it all pushes into other areas of your life then too. I mean, like, if you're gaining these, like, large amounts of confidence in yourself succeeding by, like, hitting your meal prep and fucking hitting all your workouts and hitting your fitness goals or whatever your goal is, gaining that confidence, like you then carry that over to making decisions in work, at home, with your wife, with your kids. I mean, that, I think I've said it on here a dozen times over the last few years, like going from 280 Bob to 180 Bob, the better shape I get in and the better results I have physically, everything else is trending up. Yep. You know, my financial side of my life, my businesses, my relationships, like they all trend up as the fitter I get. And there's no coincidence there.
It's confidence, dude.
Yeah, it's confidence.
Yeah. A mentality was built.
Yeah.
A mentality was built.
Yep.
And
I think also pairing that with just being a good person and helping people, like a lot of people come to me for help, you know, whether that's our staff here or people on the internet or my family. And I want to be there for them no matter what, whether I agree with being that person for them in that moment, whether it's a shoulder to cry on or financially or whatever. Like, I still want to be that guy. And it's like, you stack enough of these things in your life, it's like you can eliminate the room for fucking up and for, I don't know, just being something in a world of fucking nothing right now. Yeah.
Yeah. It's intense.
It's a lot.
But it's you know, I look back, especially as far as you've come, and it's like 280 Bob. Like, people see pictures. Like, so many people, there are a good bit of people that still don't know a lot of stuff about it. But it's like seeing you back then, I'm like, that's not the same person that I sit here with now. Mm-hmm. You know, it's not. It's a whole fucking different animal. And that's that thing that's hard in life. People want to be you. They want to have that level of success that you do. And it's like, but it's gonna be really hard. Mm-hmm. We talk about the cool shit that's happened. We don't talk about, you know, at least the lonely nights. I mean, to some degree we do on here, mm-hmm. but the lonely nights or the rough nights that you had personally about, like, where you were and how bad it was and the depths of your mind or things like that. Like, like, it's going to get ugly.
For sure.
But, and, you know, whenever you say, like, dude, we don't really party anymore. We don't do anything too crazy. We fucking work. We work out and we do our thing. Like, I'm with the kids all the time. You know, it's super, super busy. At no point is it like full of outlandish, you know, party Don Julio nights or anything like that. Like, none of it. Mm-hmm. Like, I have a beer here and there, maybe. Mm-hmm. And it's, well, that's what it requires right now. That's what this requires right now. And same with you. Like, well, it sounds like you don't do anything fun because you're training for this Ironman thing. Yeah, no, I'm not.
No.
But I am having fun. Mm-hmm. This is fun.
Yes.
Because it feels really fucking good. I feel better doing this than I ever have doing anything else. Mm-hmm. Like, even drugs. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like, it feels really fucking good. I love feeling like an animal in the gym. I've done so many drugs and fucking crazy shit. The gym is the fucking coolest place in the world to me. And then I was able to transition into the functional training and being like, you know what's really cool? Whenever I can carry sandbags up and down my big-ass fucking driveway for an hour straight. Yeah. I can just carry sandbags nonstop and then do burpees. Like, I can do 25 burpees. Just keep doing them and then pick up a sandbag and go up the driveway and come down and do more burpees. That is fucking crazy. And it's like you just start doing things and you're like, that's fun to me. I really like it. Why? I don't know. Something happens up here and in here that, like, doesn't happen whenever I do anything else. And that's that part where, like, you know, you gotta, and you have to push through it. To get other people to understand that, you have to get them to do it. Mm-hmm. And it's really hard because in everybody's head, they think they can be really good at something. Like, I like to think sometimes I'm really good at fighting like, after I watch a super cool movie.
Yeah.
And then, like, I get around other people that do that and I'm like, no, I don't do that. I can't do that. They'll fucking eat me alive. And it's like, well, guess what, Seth? If you want to do that, you got to start somewhere. And I'm like, you know what? Right now, I am not prepared to start there because it will ruin my confidence right now.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to do it.
I think about it with like road rage, like situations. Like if this motherfucker gets out of his truck right now, I'm going to beat his fucking ass. And it's like, okay, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm like, I've never hit someone in the fucking face. Like I'm going to break my fucking hand and he's going to laugh at me and then beat my ass.
And then I'm not going to be able to do Ironmans and feel good about myself.
Goes full circle and then I get back into my tunes and I'm like, okay, I'm okay. Cool.
Bro, but it's
it's the same concept.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
No,
there's like a different sense of pride with being able to do something extremely fucking hard that no one else can fucking do. There's just something. There's something about it. There is. I have swam distances, rode distances, ran distances that do not fucking scare me in the slightest, and I keep trying to chase something that like frightens the shit out of me.
It is, yeah. You do some really extravagant stuff.
I downplay it like drastically in my brain, and I think competing at this level in Ironman, you have to. Well, if you think about it too much, like, because it's fucking nuts. It is fucking crazy.
Bro, why do you think I'm like the cheerleader? Every time you start talking about it, we go somewhere and bring up, they're like, oh, Bob's do, like, Bob does Ironmans, bro. Ironmans are absolutely insane. You've done 14 of them. Mm-hmm. 14. Why? Because I like it. And it's like, then you're like, yeah, I'm this. And I'm like, don't. Everybody listening, I want you to understand how crazy this is. And then I go on a 5-minute spiel and you're like, like, no big deal. And I'm like, it's fucking, if people saw your life, like, that's the thing, like, because it's just not, like, it's not exciting. It's literally the most boring fucking shit on the fucking planet. Mm-hmm. Like, if you were like, I'm going to watch a training video, and you watch a fucking 2018 Seth training video, you're like, oh, this is fucking crazy. Yep. It's really mayhem for an hour and a half, or 2 hours of legs.
Yep.
Okay, but then you watch Bob on a Saturday, and you're like, so you're riding the bike. Nice. How long are you doing that for? 4.5. I'm going to run 20 miles. So, like, you're just going to do the same thing over and over for 6.5 hours. Yeah. I don't want to watch that. I actually don't want to do it. I don't want to hear about it because this is fucking ludicrous.
Yeah, because you can't fathom it.
No. And meanwhile, that's why it's exciting to watch, like, Larry Wheels. Because Larry Wheels is going to build everything up for fucking 2 reps.
Yep.
It's going to be fucking mayhem. And then somehow people are going to be like, I can do that. And then they're quickly going to be like, Larry's an alien? Maybe not. It's just super, but it's so crazy that the extremes that it all goes to. And yeah. And it's tough too because the internet loves to tell you, like the viral video of me and SJ, like now there's a lot of people with the gear comments. And I'm like, and it's fine, like I know, like, but these people are so new, they have no clue who I am.
Yeah.
They don't know that, like, yeah, I get it. Like, I know, I'm super open about it. They think I'm like every other fucking douchebag out there that's like, oh, this and that. But there's a lot of people that talk about it now. But even so, it's just, it's all part, it's the extremism of everything. And then there's like, well, what about the health? And it's like, no, guys, I get that you're talking about health. However, for years, I didn't give a fuck. And for years, a lot of people don't care about their health. They're doing crazy stuff. That's just how it is. Like, you throw out a lot of things from a safety perspective when it comes to Ironmans.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you just have to throw it out the window. Otherwise, if I always lived in the fucking constraints of something, you're just going to be like, I kind of want to do wild shit. That's why I'm doing it. If I have to just stay within these fucking 4 walls all the time, I'm going to fucking go nuts. I don't want to do that. I want to go nuts. It's always going to be a battle, always.
It's feelings. It's just feelings.
Yeah, I like it. I like the feelings.
Like, I love the feeling that, like, when my heart rate spikes on the bike and I'm actually not pedaling because I'm just fucking, like, blasting a downhill, and my heart rate will go up to, like, 168 because the adrenaline is so fucking high. I like that.
It's super cool.
I like that a lot.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
So so there was this, I saw this reel with this doctor talking about sweat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't know exactly what it was. I might have saved it. But they were talking about, they put a person on a treadmill,
Mm-hmm.
okay, in a sweatsuit, like a sauna suit.
Yeah.
And they took the sweat, okay, and housed it in a bottle,
Mm-hmm.
okay? And then the smell of the sweat from that. And then they had somebody go skydiving, me or you, first timers, somebody doing that. And they took this, they were in a sauna suit as well, and they collected all the sweat from the person skydiving.
Yeah.
The sweats did not smell the same.
Mm.
They smelled drastically different. Okay?
Yeah.
And they were saying that the sweat, you could smell the fear in the sweat, because the sweat is if I do cardio, if Seth does cardio for 45 minutes and then I go skydiving, my sweat will smell different, is what this study was saying.
That's pretty wild.
I know. So then I was like, okay, so if we as humans could smell the fucking fear, smell the difference in it, that would mean that actual other animals or other things out there might actually be able to smell the fear on you.
Yeah.
How fucking crazy is that?
That's nuts. I've never thought of things that way.
Yeah, because you know how they say animals can smell fear, this or that, and it's like, I don't know if I believe that.
I think so.
Yeah. If you're
that's a crazy concept.
Yeah. It was pretty cool. I was like, because, getting into because I like to think that, we get caught up thinking that all other animals see, hear, smell the identical to us. And it's like, no. A deer in the woods does not have human eyeballs.
Mm-hmm.
They have different eyeballs. It's just, all animals do. Yeah. Fascinated by it. Yeah.
I probably have some fear sweat going on when I'm out there, I would bet.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Think about it. Whenever you're training, there's no anxiety sweat in there. You might be a little because it's going to be a big workout.
Yeah, right.
But it's not like
you have the stress of the workout, not of like the environment and going 30 miles an hour and
like at different points, the adrenaline kicks in.
Being in a fucking body of water with 3,000 other people.
Yeah, or sharks.
Yeah, or sharks. There's fucking sharks in Panama City.
Oh, there's for sure sharks there.
Yeah, they're
but
there.
They just don't attack you because there's so many people.
Yeah.
Like they're not coming up to take a bite. It's too much.
Yeah, I guess.
No.
They just saw a massive hammerhead down there.
Where at in Panama City?
Near there, in the panhandle of Florida. It was like one of the largest recorded hammerhead sharks.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I don't think they bite people, though.
No, they do.
Oh, hammerheads do?
Yeah, they're aggressive.
Really?
Yeah. It was like 20-some feet.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
No way.
I swear to God.
Hey, I might shit myself.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how I'd react seeing that big of a shadow in the water.
I'd have a hard time.
Yeah.
I'd have a really hard time.
Like the fear of those things go out the window because you're swimming with other people and that you see them. So like that's your number one fear. But I can't imagine like me putting my head back down and looking down and seeing like something in the abyss. Like,
what are you going to do?
I don't know.
Yeah, like do you keep swimming and finishing your race, or do you turn around immediately?
I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I'd finish the lap, but it's like you got another lap, and like you know where that thing was. It's like, holy fuck.
What do you tell people?
I don't know. I have no idea what I'd do in the moment because it hasn't happened yet. I've seen them in the water getting ready for a race. Like we like leading up to the race, they have the pier open and you can walk up on it, and like you'd look down and you'd see shark. Yeah, and I'm like, oh, that's where we're swimming in 2 days. But I've never seen it while we're swimming.
Fudge.
Yeah.
Sharks scare me. The water the water scares me. I don't do good in the water. You know what? One of the funniest fears that SJ is going to start developing, because he already does, is like the shark in the pool.
Yeah.
Like there's something inside your pool whenever there is nothing inside your pool.
Yeah.
There's nothing in there.
Emily still has that thought in her head.
Yeah.
Grew up a fucking swimmer, swam for Pitt, like phenomenal swimmer. She's like, I still think about the shark in the deep end.
Yeah.
Because you can't touch the bottom and you have that feeling.
There's this weird fear.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I smell it.
She had another fear of like the ceiling, like on an indoor pool, like the ceiling collapsing. Like that was like another, I was like, wow, that's a new one unlocked for me right there.
Yeah, I don't get like locked in. Like,
yeah, right. Yeah.
Nope.
Water sports.
I don't do them. I mean, all right. Pretty good.
Good one.
It's a little intense.
Fun.
A little intense.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am an intense person, though.
You are, dude.
I don't think it's ever going to go away. And I noticed that, like, when I'm not like doing intense stuff, I want to be intense, and then I make things intense.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, you've said this to me quite a few times, is like, and I don't genuinely have like hate towards too many people, a couple people in the world. But like most of this is like, I want to see people do more. Mm-hmm. Like this, all this fucking intensity comes from a place where I'm like, I want to see people do crazy shit, do something intense, challenge themselves and push themselves. Because in the position that I'm in life and talking to so many people, everyone wants to do something more than they are. Very few, everybody's like, you helped me become a better person. I had to challenge myself. I had to push myself. Yes, you have to talk to yourself a little bit differently if you want more in life, because we're so conditioned not to be like extravagant. We are, as a society, conditioned not to be extravagant. Mm-hmm. Like it is suppressed. But at the same time, everyone is still pushed to believe that they deserve to be extravagant or special or incredible. And I'm like, no, you have to work for that. And it's like whenever I get intense, it's like I want to see, you have to get intense to want to get somewhere. Mm-hmm. Like, dude, every single person that I know that is in a certain position in life that's extravagant, from athletes to business ownerships, Raw, everything that they just did, go work with fucking Dom. Dom is a fucking lunatic, an absolute savage animal with business. He didn't get there by saying, oh, let me think about how you're going to feel with this. No, there's no feelings involved, motherfucker. Not in business. We have to do this for what's better for the greater good of going on in business and pushing forward. And we will get there because we're going to work together to do something really incredible. But there's no fucking panty-waisted fruitcakes here. We're going all in, motherfuckers. That's how it works in every single thing, everywhere. So if you want something in life, dude, you got to work for it. And you got to do it's not going to be easy. And, dude, everybody's trajectory in life is different, too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Ty being, 24, and talking about, look at Sam Sulek having success, turning pro at 22. And it's like, well, you're not on that same trajectory path. You're on your own. You're on a different one. You're doing something different. You can't constantly compare yourself. You have to be aware of what's going on, but you can't get too focused on it. You have to focus on yourself and how you're going to achieve it in your timeline. Because if you just continually watch everybody else and focus on that, you will not become what you want to become.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. I have to find something very intense to do. We'll get there.
Yeah.
I think I have enough going on. I'm good for a minute, actually.
You might want to take a week off.
Oh, fuck. Oh, man, it is really fucking hot in here.
I finally started getting a little hot.
Yeah, it's because the air is not on, and it's been chilly, and now the fucking air is warmer outside than it is inside. Now it's like, damn it, this is that time of year when you're switching back and forth.
Yeah, well, you guard the thermostats like fucking crazy.
I do not.
Yeah.
You act like I have a fucking guard by all of them. Well, I look at them to see where we are because we're going to have to change it soon.
I know.
The switchover is going to be here. Fucking, what is it, 70 degrees? It's going to be 70 degrees out. You're going to have to switch over to fucking, we have a business, so we can't have everybody in here sweating their fucking balls off.
Nope.
We need to be effective.
That's right.
Do a good job.
I'm going to put a window unit in my office.
Or just a fan. Probably just get a fan and blow some cooler air around.
Probably a fan, yeah.
That's what it is. Man, Ty's not here to piss me off at the end.
Shit.
Shoot.
Well, let me see if I have anything in my emails to piss you off.
Oh, nice.
Like business related. Nope, not going over that right now.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, man, Adeline just posted that she has somebody just created a fake account of Adeline.
Of her.
Yeah. It's going to happen. Fuck. Let's see what happens. I got to search it now. They have me blocked.
Really?
Yeah. Uh-oh. The dangers of it all, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to happen. Cheat.
We are up against Muscle Sport.
Ooh, is that today?
Yes, sir. Just posted it.
Oh man, we're in the.
It's the that's the final four. Is that round 4? Yeah.
Yeah, is it?
Yeah, it's round 4.
We're at Nutrition Factory. They're one of the. They're a store down in.
Oh, this is the Elite 8.
Tennessee. They got a chain of stores. Really good. Mike's a really good dude down there.
You're gonna be seeing this today, so go vote, please.
Yeah, go vote. Nutrition Factory. They have they do like a basketball. They do a basketball bracket of March Madness of all the different companies that are in their stores. They have wild stores. Their one fucking store is absolutely insane how big it is.
Really?
Oh my
Superstore?
fucking God. Oh yeah. Ooh, it's gonna be a tight one. Oh man. Raw's up against Helix.
I saw that.
That'll be a tight one. And then sour strips and bear bells. Yeah, right now it's Rise and Bucked Up, Axe and Sledge versus Muscle Sport, Raw versus Helix, and then sour strips versus bear bells. Yeah, let's see it.
It's gonna be
It'll be tight. It'll be good. They do a good job.
I love like some of the past years were like showing up on my stories, like my memories or whatever. And like each year, like the graphics that they do for it, like get cooler and cooler. Like I actually really like how they do
Muscle Sport beat Ghost? Man. That was a big one. Good for them. It'll be fun.
looks like we're gonna be up against, if we win, we'll be the winner of sour strips and bear bells.
Oh, man. All right. Well, good shit. We're getting tied up on Instagram searching for something else.
Yeah.
We got tied up. We got caught up in it. No. I fucking went out there for a minute. Tonight I'm going to do a strength leg workout.
Nice.
Yeah, I need to get my legs strong again.
Yep.
I have not trained a whole lot since I stopped my mayhem at the end of the year last year. I have not trained a lot at all. my weight just stays where it is.
It's fucking crazy.
Ty gets like a little bit out of shape about it.
Yeah.
Because he's like,
I do too. Well, it's not like you just stay the same weight. You stay the same composition. Like you don't get fat.
That's what's nuts.
You don't lose muscle.
Yeah, like
if I stopped lifting for fucking 4 months, I'd wither.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't go anywhere. Like I do a lot of cardio.
I know you do.
Like a fucking lot.
Yeah.
And my weight does not like drop. And like I eat a lot of peanut butter and jellies. Like peanut butter and jelly rice cakes. I eat like 2 or 3 a night.
Yeah, but
But that's not the reason I'm holding weight. Like that's a ridiculous statement that I just made.
Yeah, and all day here at work, you just eat chicken.
I just eat chicken. Yeah.
Like very like almost no carbs. Like maybe
one or two, one meal maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I do
crazy.
A fuckload of cardio.
Yeah.
But then people are like, oh, the drugs. And I'm like, but I'm not right now.
Yeah.
I literally just got my blood work done and my test levels were 1042 nanograms per deciliter. So it's like, it's not that fucking high.
Yeah.
Like I'm on 200 mgs a week a test right now. Mm-hmm. I'm not taking.
Would you just say your test is at?
What's that?
Would you just say your test is at?
1,000 deciliters per, or nanograms per deciliter. So it's like.
No, you're right there at the upper level of natty.
Yeah, I'm not like, it's not like 1,300.
Yeah.
It's not 3,000.
No. But it's just crazy that like, dude, my weight will just stay where it is. Fucking just sticks around. My calves don't get any fucking smaller. Kind of freaks me out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck. It's why I got fucking, it's just a response.
Yep.
But then did you see Ian posted that thing? You remember how I was talking about the gripper?
Yeah, we wanted to get some games for the office and shit.
Yeah, we wanted to get the games for the office and start doing it. Bro, okay.
Yeah, so I saw everyone talking about beating Ian's fucking score.
Bro, my hands are not what they used to. I'm really mad about it because the fucking my hands are all fucked up from the growth.
Yeah.
Okay, like this thumb don't work. Mm-hmm. You put it in your hand and you like grip. You just like, you can do it without your thumb. But my 2 fingers are numb. Bro, my best was 142, which isn't bad. Mm-hmm. Okay. I wish it was more. It pissed me off.
Yeah.
If you get somebody that gets like 150, 160, 170, motherfucker got a grip.
Yeah.
Okay, you got a grip. Mm-hmm. Ian is unbelievably strong. Like, I mean, like, dude would deadlift fucking 700 for reps. Ian's retarded strong, like fucking scary, like hit a fucking 2x4 off your back strong.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. What do you think his was?
I don't know. Did it touch 200?
232.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Almost 100 pounds higher. Holy shit.
Bro, that dude.
I don't know, like even other people or other companies or other whatever that have been using it, I've never seen anything close to 200. Let alone 230.
Bro, that dude fucking, he is, like, dude, he's not on anything, and he still throws around the 140s.
Let's order one.
Huh?
Let's order one.
That's what I said. I was telling Bob, I said, I have a list of things I want to order for the office. I'll give you the list so you can just
We'll just go around the office and record it and see who can get the fucking highest. You know, dude, who's a sleeper?
Who?
Dude, Neil. I think Neil would.
Oh, yeah. I bet you Neil breaks $160, $170.
Like, I feel like Neil could be at his desk in Excel and just go like this, and it's fucking 180.
Oh, yeah.
Neil's a big fucking dude.
A thick
big
boy.
power lifter, dude.
I know.
He just broke, he just broke like 1850 on his 3 lift.
Yeah, he had a massive total.
Yeah, he just broke 1850, so he's big. Yeah. He's in it.
Fucking corn fed.
I love how he don't really talk about it either. You know, he reposts a lot of people from his gym lifting and doing cool things and like hypes them up. He don't post shit about himself.
Nope.
And like, I don't know. He's always eating.
Always. Yeah. Dude, he is again, very disciplined.
Yeah.
And he likes competing. Yeah. He wants it. You get him on it though, he'll talk about it. He won't talk about himself. He'll talk about his training.
Yeah. Yeah.
He'll talk about what he's doing to get better. He won't talk too much about like where he is. And even whenever we got excited, I was like, bro, you broke 1,800. He's like, yeah, you know, I'm working for this. And I'm like, just humble, but still a fucking animal.
It's a massive weight.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But because apparently James Hollingshead also like fucking stupid strong. And then I didn't know too much about. I knew Ian was strong, but I didn't know too much about his training because we're on that podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And Fuad was telling me about his training. I'm like, oh fuck, like Ian's just stupid fucking strong.
How old's Ian?
I think 36. Yeah, he's retired as well, but but that is a crazy number. I've never seen anybody break 200 other than the construction worker that got an air. Did you see the giant?
No.
Oh yeah, this dude on a construction site was like 6'9", 7 foot tall, some shit like that. Just a big fucking country boy.
Yeah.
The dude that was interviewing was like 6'3", and he made him look like a child. Yeah. And he did it, and he had a fucking grip, and then the dude grabbed it and squeezed it, and it said air.
Oh, like it couldn't record it.
Couldn't record it. That was the only other one I've ever seen. Other than that, I've never seen anything higher than Ian's.
Yeah.
Like that's because I watch a good bit of them. I've seen a ton of them.
Yeah, we need that, and we need like strength measuring things here. We could get like one of those, the punching game.
Oh, the punching game would be fun.
Yeah.
I want to get the JC, the heavy mug.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Oh yeah, there's like a 22-pound mug that you try and drink out of.
Yeah, like you got to try to like sip it. Like it's hard as fuck.
You know, this is really hard when you like. I saw it in it was like a Thor video a while ago where you try to like grab plates off the ground like with your like hand like that.
Yeah.
So last summer when I was doing the functional stuff, I would do plate flips with a 45-pound plate.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot do it right now, and it pisses me off so bad. My thumb cannot grip that motherfucker. I'm so mad about it. So mad about it because I was able to do plate flips with a 45-pound fucking road plate.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh, the bumper plates. Yeah.
Bumper plates.
Which are thick as fuck.
Yeah, the thick bitches, and flip them and grab them.
Yeah.
I can still do it with the 25, but the 45 is too much now. And I'm like, you motherfucker.
Son of a bitch.
You make me feel like such a pussy. I'm going to fucking like I'm going to start fucking getting like a bucket of rice and keeping it everywhere and just fucking do the fucking hand things like all the guys do. Fucking you bastard motherfucker.
Gotta wear them down.
It's not going to do anything because it's not going to come back until I get surgery.
Yeah.
Fuck. It'll be fun though. I think we should do that.
That would be awesome because like we used to do the fucking, you guys would fucking jerk off and putt down the hallway at Delmont. And now it's like, do you get a fucking punching machine or something to like stroke everyone's ego? Everyone coming, you know, Corey be like, dude, I got a 900, bro.
Yeah, dude, everybody.
Did you see the machine down there, dude? I got
this.
I feel like I'm going to be that dude that like whiffs the bag and like
hits the wall.
Yeah, hits the wall, throw out my shoulder.
Those videos do crazy that we could get hella content on those.
I wonder how much they are.
Probably $5,000.
Oh, I can get one on Facebook Marketplace.
Oh yeah, he's got the hookup for games.
You do find a lot of shit.
I always look for stuff. I like stuff.
I need to go talk to Ben about Peloton.
Oh yeah, dude, they're up there.
How much are they?
There's like a shit one for like 3,500, 4,000, 10,000.
10,000.
Dude, that's a lot. You can find one on Facebook Market.
Yeah.
That'd be fun, dude.
$2,500.
Oh yeah.
I got one.
It's got to be a good one though. It can't be some piece of shit knockoff.
Yeah, it might need a service, you know.
Yeah.
Where do you find one of those technicians?
Get the appliance guy in here.
Ooh, this one looks fairly new. 32 hundo. Where's it at? Oh, Rochester Hills, Michigan.
Oh,
that's a fucking.
We were just there.
That's a drive away. They'll deliver it.
Hey, there's a couple on here. I know a guy who could probably transport it.
Yeah.
There's a modded arcade game that's been on here for a minute. They like modded it to like original Nintendo games. I want to buy it really bad, but because it's modded, that means if it breaks, no one can fucking fix it.
Ooh.
And like, I just don't want to have like this massive paperweight.
You don't want that.
No, I want it to function.
You want it to work.
Yeah, so doesn't mean I won't, but
I think we do. I think we start getting some games.
I think we do too, dude.
Some.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. Game room.
I like the mug too. I saw people trying to do that.
I gotta look this up.
Yeah. I think it's called like the heavy mug or something.
You know, I look on Facebook Marketplace a lot, but I have yet to like really buy anything on there because I don't want to meet up with anyone.
Send Aiden.
Yeah.
John will do it.
Yeah, I'll send
I used to
John.
sell shit on there, dude.
Really?
Yeah, in high school, I had no job.
Yeah.
I'll just look through my room and see what I could sell.
Just sell life stuff.
I don't need this anymore.
Yeah.
$5.
I'd always make them meet me. I wouldn't go anywhere. Is this 22-pound heavy mug? It's like steel.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are it.
It's the brand is heavy.
Yeah, something like that.
Makes sense.
Well, we can get that one. It's $150.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, dude, it's got like fucking knurling on it. It's like a barbell.
Oh yeah, and there's the knurling on. Like, dude, that's what the difference is the distribution of the weight. What makes it super hard. I think there's a couple different sizes. I think there's 22. I think there's an 8. I think
their website.
Yeah, we should get them all. I think they make.
And then we get a leaderboard. Let's get a fucking chalkboard
whiteboard.
or something, and like for every game, and like everyone in the office could like come in and be like,
yeah, definitely need to.
I like that.
Accounting's gonna love it. Fuck you, it's a write-off.
Yeah, it definitely is.
It
marketing.
is.
Company morale.
Yeah, marketing.
Yeah, team building.
Yeah, team building.
There's so many
content.
There's endless categories you could classify this in.
They're gonna be like, hey, what's this? And we're gonna have to say, fuck you.
Yeah.
Lick my balls. Smell my butthole.
Yep. Right in there.
The heavy shot, 1 pound.
Yeah, the 1 pound shot glass.
5 pound.
Cool.
1 pound shot glass.
Yeah,
nice.
I'd
heavy
love to get a
shaker,
set.
5 pound shaker.
That's how we should sample stuff.
There's the 22-pound gold one.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Because every time you take samples, you get a workout. Like you get grip strength, fucking forearm.
I need to work on it. I need to work on it.
Shane definitely needs to work on his agitation.
Yeah, he does. He's turning into me. That's a bad thing.
Yep.
He's hanging out with me way too much.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I think it's a good thing, but everybody else thinks it's a bad thing.
Yeah. Well, I'm kind of neutral.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about it. I like to think I just bring like a little bit of relief to every situation.
You definitely do.
Yeah, I try.
That's why people go to you instead of me now.
Yeah.
Like, I know what he's going to say. I don't like what he's going to say.
Yeah. And like, I give just enough guidance with things that like, I don't make the wrong decision. And
here's the thing. No. Bob will say the same exact thing as me. You'll just do it very, very nice and eloquent, which means you're just doing it without saying fuck, shit, damn, piss, cocksucker, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck, do it anyway. Well, you know, I know that this is going to be a little bit of a difficult time, but I know you can do it. Just take your time and complete it. I will, Bob, thanks. You go into Seth's office, I don't give a fuck, do it anyway. Shut the fuck up and do it. I'm not going to Seth. I'm going to go see Bob.
Yeah, I guess that's real life. It is. Yeah.
That's what happens.
It's
It's just that's a little too much. Oh. Yeah, there are different ways to go about things. I've been working on it, but it just hasn't been working. So therefore, it means I haven't been working on it.
I mean, at least you're thinking about it.
Don't give a fuck, though.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
All right, well, good day, everybody.
Yeah.
On that note, thank you, guys. I hope you all enjoy. Get ready. We got a ton of cool shit coming, and it's always going to be intense with me.
Did we good morning today?
Nope.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the HWMF Podcast. I'm your host, Seth Feroce, here with my heterosexual life mate, Bob.
Fuck you.
Our esteemed, distinguished associate, Aiden.
Hey.
And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Goodbye. Good evening. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.
See ya.